these guys that's kicking off this hour, you can see them all around the nation. They just got back from Tucson. In fact, they'll be here next Saturday night. But you're in for a treat because they're here tonight. Start clapping right now for my brothers in arms, the silly masters themselves, Rollin and Riches.
Everyone, this is Rollin.
And this is Rich.
And together we are Rollin in Riches. Very excited. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo to you as well. To get us started, we just need, let's see, I can't see faces. I don't think I know you. May I ask your first name, please?
Chanel.
Does that start with a C or an S?
A C.
C, thank you so much. Can I get any word that starts with the letter C?
Cast.
Cast. Thank you so much.
Let me help you.
No, I can do it. I can do it.
The doctor said that it's fine to rely on your roommates.
Okay. I thought that was a little awkward of it when he said that, actually.
Yeah.
You know, you can rely on anyone, like family, or
What about me?
you could rely on strangers if you want to.
I'm his roommate. Does that count for anything?
Rely on friends. You could rely on
we play
your own imagination. You could rely on this homeless gentleman right here.
I'll be fine. I'll go by myself.
Yeah, it was like he didn't even notice you were there.
Most people don't notice that I'm here.
I'm starting to wonder if you're really my roommate or if you're an invisible, imagination character of mine.
Well, that's probably something you need to figure out then, isn't it?
Kind of hoping for your help on that one. I just assumed you.
Oh, now you want my help? I offered it 2 minutes ago and you wouldn't take it.
That's fair. That's fair. Would you help, please?
I didn't like the way you asked me.
I'm in a lot of pain.
All right. Walk this way. There you go. You can do it.
Thanks for the help.
So, you think maybe you learned your lesson this time?
Well, probably not. Can you explain it to me?
This is the third time you've had to
I learn lessons better when you just spell them out. So when I have to hint at them, I usually get them all mixed up.
I'm sure. If you want to cut to the chase, I can. I had a whole build-up. I was going to tell some allegories and some metaphors, a couple of analogies. I was going to pick points of your life and explain how those choices that you made have eventually led to you getting hit by the car and hurting yourself and needing a cast. But fine. The lesson is watch where you're walking next time. Also, maybe don't involve yourself in other people's lives that don't ask for.
Whoa. Whoa, what, I didn't see how those were related. Can you bridge that gap?
Oh, make up your mind. Do you want me to just cut to the chase and tell you the lesson? Or do you want to have the build-up that teaches the lesson?
Look, I really needed your help, and you walked me over to part of the room where I can't find his chair, so,
Yeah.
I don't know that you really helped me at all.
Well, it's right there.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay.
You can do it.
Thank you.
You're doing fine.
Very helpful.
You almost made it.
All right.
Turn around.
Okay.
Prop yourself down.
Okay.
Good job. You know the man driving the car that hit you. Sorry, let me say that sentence again.
What?
Well, here's what happened is I went up at the end of that sentence, making it sound like I had more to say.
Yeah, there was an ellipsis.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Ellipses.
Yes. I said
With no ellipses requires more sentence.
right, and there was no more sentence. It was the way I said it was wrong. Isn't it amazing how you can say the same thing in different tonalities and it gives different responses? Because what I meant to say was, You know that man who was driving the car that hit you. But what I said was, you know that man who was driving the car that hit you?
I knew that time there was nothing left, and I still expected there to be more sentence.
No, you know that man.
Oh, I do?
Think back. Think back to when you were crossing the street, not looking where you were going. Whoa!
I know that man that
That's
hit
what I
me.
said twice. I said it twice, just with different tonalities. Who is that man to you?
That man was the man who ruined my life.
Yes, I mean...
Oh, you wanted more? Okay.
Yeah. There's a reason he ruined your life.
You see, I always wanted to be an acrobat when I was younger. So I went to this circus and I tried to try out. And the guy who was there was to try out with me. And he punched me right in the face. And then he ran away. And then years later, he hit me with his car.
You're skipping a few steps. But
No,
yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I don't think so. I think that's all the story you need to have. You ruined my life.
There are more sides to a story than just the one you can see. From your point of view,
Just spell out what you're trying to. I don't
I
understand
tried
your
that.
metaphors.
I tried cutting to the chase and you asked for more. Now let me teach the lesson. When you look at a wall, take a look at this wall right here. Do you see the wall?
This wall.
Yes.
I see
You
it.
see the wall?
I see it.
There's a second side to the wall, and you can't see it. Lesson learned. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I mean, it's
Exactly.
accurate.
You know the other side of that wall?
I don't yet.
Right. The wall you see shows you as a boy trying to become an acrobat, going for the audition, getting punched in the face, and that other boy running away. And then years later, he happens to come across you as you're crossing the street.
Yes?
But the other side of the wall has everything else in between.
I don't understand. Is there pictures on the other side of the wall? Or is it written down?
It's an allegorical wall.
What the
metaphorical
fuck is
wall.
that?
It's not a real wall.
What? It is a real wall.
That's a real wall.
If you're an imaginary friend, you're quite frustrating sometimes.
If I'm an imaginary friend, you're the one who made me.
Touché.
Here's the thing. The story told by the other man fills in the gaps. So you hit the street.
Yeah.
So you just drove away and left him there?
Yeah. That man ruined my life back when I was a kid.
He ruined your life.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell happened?
Oh. I tell you the story.
Was there more? Because it sounded like there was
Yeah,
more.
really, I left an ellipses on
Yeah,
there that I wasn't intending to. Yeah.
I heard it trailing off.
See, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an acrobat.
Who didn't? Who didn't dream of one day being in a family of acrobats, trapeze artists, and then one day in the show, the parents try the most death-defying feat without a net, and they fall, and you're there crying, and then Bruce Wayne comes up to you and says, "Don't worry, I will take you in as my ward," and then soon after that you find out he's Batman, and he trains you, and he puts you in a brightly colored suit as a way of pulling away targets from himself. You don't know that at first. You're just wondering, why does everyone keep shooting me? Dressed in the bright red, green, and yellow, and he's in the dark black and gray. Who doesn't dream of that?
You got me. I
Okay.
didn't dream of that.
Oh, what was your dream?
I just dreamed about being an acrobat,
Okay.
a performer.
I mean, it's kind of lame as a dream, if you ask me.
Compared to that one,
There's
yeah,
so
I don't
much
want to tell
more
my
you could put
story
in.
anymore. You have a whole origin.
I had character development.
Yeah.
Twists and turns.
Sure.
Yeah.
Popular narrative characters.
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to draw from unpopular characters. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't dream of being Tintin.
Rin Tin Tin?
No. Tintin. So, okay.
I'm gonna need another beer.
Yeah, okay, all right, hang on. This one's on me.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, okay. So, Tintin is this kind of detective, kind of androgynous-looking person. Very popular. It's a Belgian character. Very popular in Europe and non-American countries. But here in the United States, he or she's not very well known. And so, if I were to draw from that, who wants to dream of that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so you said he ruined your life.
Yeah, it's really uninteresting now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But go ahead and tell me anyway.
Sure. I was a kid.
Right.
Wanted to be an acrobat.
Who wouldn't? Alright. Zip it.
We were waiting to audition for the person you auditioned for at the circus.
And that person's called?
The circus owner.
Yeah, that sounds right. So you're waiting to audition for the secret owner.
And anyway, and then he insulted me, and I couldn't help but punch him in the face. And I felt so bad about it that I left, and I never acrobated again in my life.
That's a really loose definition of ruining your life. But also, let me point out the fact that you didn't have to punch him, nor did you have to leave. To blame it on that other kid is to take away the responsibility and choice of your own agency.
Jesus. Well, you've given me food for thought.
Which reminds me, here's the bill for your food.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Why'd you run away from the kid?
Probably because the punch represented all the things I don't like about myself.
Which is?
My temper,
Sure, that makes sense.
lack of patience. You didn't have a thought for that one? Okay, great.
Yep.
Other things about me.
Well, that narrows it down. How old were you?
Jesus, you're a persnippety bartender, you know that?
That's why this bar is called the Persnippity. I try to warn people before they walk in.
You live up to your name, sir.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm gonna
Hang on.
Oh,
I got a follow-up question.
oh, yes.
How old were you when you wanted to audition to become an acrobat in front of
I
the
was-
circus owner?
I was 10 years old.
And how old are you now?
I'm 40 years old.
So you're saying the life that you lead today is ruined because of a choice a 10-year-old made?
Yes, I guess.
If I go randomly hey, Billy, get in here! Billy! Hey, Billy, go get your younger brother. Hey, Jonathan, you're what? What are you, 9, 10?
Yeah.
10, all right. Are you gonna let this guy, here, get over there. It's all right, get there, Jonathan. Well, all right. Are you gonna let him dictate your life now?
I don't know, do you have some advice for me?
Yeah, I got advice. Play Fortnite. get more out of that.
Do you just have children in the back of the bar?
I mean, that's what it says under the persnickety. Red carnation.
Yes.
Top hat.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Oh my God. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. That's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Sorry. This is for you. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. So I keep a dove in there just in case.
Yeah. That's cool.
I lose a lot of doves.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
This is my first time meeting a magician.
What made you? Is this a fetish?
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, well, have a seat.
Oh, okay.
I ordered. I ordered these 3 trays.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to choose one
Uh-oh.
and open it up, and I don't want to give it away, but cereal. What's your favorite food?
Lasagna? Oh, that one?
More cereal.
More cereal. Oh, the middle one, okay.
Lasagna.
Whoa!
Yeah. That only usually works 1 out of every 3 times, yeah. I'm not a very good magician.
Yeah, I'm gathering
But
that.
I didn't know if I don't write that in my profile because I don't like people knowing that I'm not great at my craft.
This is my first time meeting a magician. It's kind of disappointing.
Oh.
I'm sorry, was that too much?
No, I mean, I can, well, hang on a second, you have something behind your ear?
I don't know, do Oh!
You must have fallen out of your ear when you leaned over.
It must have.
Yeah.
That must have happened.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit the dove. Do you have another trick you want to do?
I mean, the trick I'd like to get right is getting an actual good first date. You know how hard that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't spend 100 hours in my apartment practicing on my own. I did that during high school.
You had your own apartment in high school? That's cool.
Well, my parents died in the trapeze.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's okay. It was a long time ago.
Oh my God. But you are not a trapeze.
No, I didn't want to go in the family business.
Sure, death.
I used to. I mean, they only did it the one time. It was more of a hobby, I guess, than a business.
Oh God, I feel bad.
Listen, I'm sorry I'm not living up to your expectations of
It's
what a
alright,
magician's
it's
like.
okay. I put too much expectations on people. Because like I saw this David Blaine special once.
Yeah, here it comes. I cannot tell you how many dates I got after that David Blaine special.
Yeah, yeah,
And none of them worked out.
yeah.
They all wanted me to freeze myself in a block of ice
Sure, yeah.
or be
It's hard to live
sealed in
up.
a coffin for 6 weeks.
It's hard to live up.
It's
hard.
I'm just good at like a few card tricks, a couple of pull my finger type of tricks, kids type of like birthday parties type thing.
Gotcha. Yeah. You gotta start somewhere.
Right. Well, I mean, I started there 20 years ago. I've been doing it for 20 years. So
Oh, you're ready to move up.
no, I'm really not.
Oh, Jesus.
It turns out that if all you do is what you already know, you never get better at what you don't. And I never did.
Wow.
So I never did.
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah. These are the same tricks I got out of the first magic book I ever bought.
You must be great at kids' parties.
I'm not bad.
All right, let's gather around for the magician. This
Hi.
is the
Hello. Come on by. Have a seat.
This is Magic Maxwell.
Magic Maxwell.
Magic Maxwell.
Spelled with 2 M's. One at the beginning of magic, the other at the beginning of Maxwell. 2 M's.
He's right. He's right. Okay, well, thank you. Timmy has been excited about this. It's his good old 10-year birthday.
Jimmy, happy birthday to you. I'm here to blow all of your minds. What is your favorite food?
Who, me?
Yeah, it's you.
Cereal?
Cereal?
Yeah. Hey, that's cereal!
That's cereal!
Thanks. Actually, sorry, he's diabetic. He can't have it.
Oh.
No, we talked about this would kill you. You would die. Is that...
No, but it's got the marshmallows in it.
No, I know.
No, but it's got the marshmallows.
I know it has the marshmallows.
You never let me have the
Marshmallows
cereal.
will